You're watching ABC7 News at 11.
Good evening. We start tonight with breaking news out of Polk County, where law enforcement are investigating a suspicious device found outside the Polk County courthouse. Investigators say it has wires connecting to 3 containers. According to our sources there, media was moved behind a concrete wall because that device may be active. Now, this apparent threat to Polk County comes amid a surge of suspicious packages sent this week to CNN's offices in New York, the Clinton and Obama families, and other prominent Democrats. Tonight, new developments in that investigation linked to Florida, just a couple of hours south of us in Opa-locka. ABC's Maggie Ruley joins us from New York City tonight with the very latest on this investigation.
It's absolutely terrorism.
The nationwide manhunt for an alleged attempted bomber continues.
I can say with certainty that we will identify and arrest a person or people responsible for these acts.
Multiple sources confirmed to ABC News that federal authorities are following promising leads right now in South Florida, zeroing in on this mail facility in Opa-locka as the potential place that at least some of the packages were mailed through. They're desperate to find the person or people behind the 10 nearly identical suspicious packages sent across the country to targets including Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, Congresswoman Maxine Waters, and most recently former Vice President Joe Biden and actor Robert De Niro. Investigators believe they were all sent through the post office, and they fear more may still be out there.
We have over 600,000 postal employees out there right now, so we have their eyes and ears looking for these packages.
Sources say each package so far contained a digital clock, explosive powder, a battery as a power source, and a wiring to channel a spark for detonation. Glass was also found, used as shrapnel. Now each of those devices is being painstakingly examined. Sources tell ABC News that agents are searching each one for fingerprints on the envelope, even both sides of the tape used on the devices. And from how the wires are twisted, they can tell if the bomber is left or right-handed. Investigators say they're also looking at the package's trip wiring, trying to figure out if the devices were meant to detonate or if they were made to simply create fear and panic. Maggie Ruley, ABC News, New York.
All right, thank you, Maggie. Well, let's check in now with Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan for a look at our first alert forecast this evening. Bob, tomorrow's Friday, Football Friday. How's it looking for us?
Yeah, it's Throwback Thursday right now. We're throwing back some showers across parts of the Sun Coast right now. A little bit of activity earlier is, for the most part, dissipating and moving off to the east. There's not much going on. There's a little stable layer right there in the atmosphere, and so these showers are weakening as they push off to the east. We had a little bit of rain in some pockets across the Sun Coast, but I think it'll be a rather quiet night. For the most part, we may see 1 or 2 lone showers popping up. By sunrise, it'll be a different story, though, as we will see a few showers popping up out ahead of the actual cold front, which will move through tomorrow evening. Now, that cold front will cool us down for the weekend. Getting a look at the overall picture, a lot of rainfall to the north near Gainesville, Jacksonville, offshore of, again, Apalachicola, all this pushing to the east as well. There's a little bit of spotty shower activity out here in the Gulf of Mexico. As I mentioned, some light showers are possible overnight, nothing to worry about. And it doesn't appear that we're going to see anything too significant. Now, the radar picture, obviously you don't get the rain way out here because it's out of the radar range, but there's some pretty big storms around there earlier. Notice what happens as we move the satellite imagery forward. That large swath of pretty big storms weakening as it pushes to the east. So once again, we will see some rainfall scattered about tomorrow and tomorrow night. We'll talk more about that and what the cooler weather we can expect over the weekend will be like in just a few minutes. Jacqueline?
All right, thank you so much, Bob. The Manatee County Sheriff's Office looking for a suspect who could be connected to some home burglaries in Palmetto. The video of that suspect all captured on a Ring camera, which is connected to a doorbell. ABC7's Rick Adams joins us live from the Manatee County Sheriff's Office in Bradenton with more on the benefits of these types of cameras. Rick?
Yeah, Jacqueline, this is really amazing technology. It is helping out a lot of law enforcement. This is video of an alleged home thief the Manatee County Sheriff's Office is looking for. It was videotaped from a home in Palmetto Estates through a doorbell camera known as a Ring camera. Angel Serrano is one resident in that development who has the Ring camera, which actually captured me walking up to his door. He says it's a device that's given him and his girlfriend peace of mind.
I'm a first-time homeowner, so I just wanted to make sure, you never know. for insurance purposes. I don't know, if I had to call the cops, if something ever happens.
The sheriff's office says they have the backpack from the suspect who was captured on this videotape. It had many alleged stolen items in it, possibly from homes in Palmetto Estates.
If it's not for the video, like in this case, then we possibly don't know until later when somebody reports that they had stolen property. We don't know right now where all the items in that backpack that you see this guy wearing came from.
The Ring camera has a motion sensor which starts recording immediately and alerts the homeowner via their cell phone or other device. Kevin Angel, an expert on cameras, mainly body cameras, tells us this is another very effective tool to help law enforcement.
Get that information in faster, especially if it's something that they didn't know had occurred, and then be able to turn around and them get that information out to the entire community. It helps us solve crimes faster and find suspects faster.
The sheriff's office is hoping to track down the suspect very soon. These Ring cameras have also been capturing people attempting to steal packages. Angel Serrano and some other folks in his neighborhood are happy they've made the small investment to keep themselves and their homes safe and secure.
If somebody's here to try to burglarize and you catch them at the moment and you talk, it gives, it could scare somebody away because they're thinking, oh, somebody's home.
And if you do recognize the suspect, you're being asked to contact the Manatee County Sheriff's Office immediately. Reporting live from Bradenton this evening, I'm Rick Adams. Jacqueline, back to you.
Rick, thank you. A former middle school teacher is now facing more than 20 years in prison for traveling from Dubai to Florida to have sex with a child. According to court documents, William Brinson Ball was caught as a part of an undercover investigation with Homeland Security. He paid an undercover agent $5,000 to have sex with a 7-year-old and then traveled from Dubai to Tampa to have sex with the child. He pled guilty to those charges back in April and today was sentenced to 21 years in prison. Although Ball is an American citizen, he lived in Dubai, Qatar, and Japan, where he worked as a middle school music teacher. A Charlotte County man is accused of dumping 70 gallons of human waste on a Punta Gorda road. Charlotte County deputies say they found the waste on a back road about 10 miles away from the Punta Gorda airport and then some more about 100 yards away. A witness says bins carrying that waste had fallen off of a truck. Deputies say Kevin Smiley is the culprit. He works in the maintenance of rental properties. Because he made no effort to clean or report the spilled waste, he was charged with littering. Well, if you have some unwanted or expired medications, you can get rid of them safely this weekend. The Sarasota Police Department and Sarasota County Sheriff's Office are taking part in National Drug Take-Back Day. On Saturday from 10 to 2, you can drop off pills for disposal at the front lobby at SPD or at the Sheriff's Office headquarters. You can also drop them off at Sarasota Memorial Hospital. A hospital pharmacist says it's very important to get rid of any medication in the right way.
Prescription medications are commonly misused or abused, so it then erases any opportunity for family members or friends to get into those medications as well. And lastly, having a large amount of prescriptions in your home at really any time can then make your home kind of a target for theft or criminal activities.
Venice police are also taking part in that National Take Back event. You can take any unwanted prescription medication to the lobby of the police station on Saturday from 10 to 2. VPD also has a permanent drop box available in their lobby at East Ridgewood Avenue. Northport police are looking for the driver who smashed into a parked semi-tractor trailer and took off. Police say they spotted the car with its front end smashed in around 10 o'clock last night. It was parked on East Price Boulevard. Police say the driver hit a parked semi-tractor trailer and then left the car behind. They are now trying to track down the car's owner. People throughout Florida are trying to add a new color to the traffic alert system. Mothers Against Drunk Driving, or MADD, hopes the state will adopt a new yellow alert that would notify people when a major hit-and-run incident has happened in their area. Advocates for this alert say it would work like a silver or an amber alert. They hope that when a hit-and-run with serious injuries or death occurs, an alert would be sent out and everyone in the area could look out for that vehicle. They hope it will also make people think twice about leaving the scene of an accident.
We've come a long way in society just in the last couple years with the amount of cameras that are out there, and the solvability of crimes. So anything that would potentially make sense and get more information out there, I think we're all for.
The group MAD also proposes that the alert be sent to every paint shop, body shop, and garage in the area, just in case drivers go there to fix up their car. Advocates say after the November election, they hope to ask a representative to write up that bill. Quick work by road construction crews. US 301 between Fruitvale Road and Main Street is back open tonight. The southbound lanes were closed yesterday because of a depression in the road. A drainage pipe underneath the surface of the road had burst. Now, originally, repairs were expected to take several days, creating some traffic headaches for drivers. But fortunately, crews were able to complete their work way ahead of schedule, and that road was reopened this morning. We'll take a look at this video into our newsroom tonight, and no, that's not your average dog beach. That's actually a coyote walking along Longboat Key. This video was taken by a viewer about a week ago. She says she's come to the Suncoast every year for more than a decade, and this is the first time she's ever seen a coyote on the beach. Coyotes have also been spotted on Anna Maria Island recently. If you see one, you are reminded not to feed them because they can be dangerous. Well, stay with us. Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan will be back with your first alert forecast. Plus, time is running out to book your travel for the holidays. We'll show you a life hack that could help you book your next big trip for free.
All across America, there are kids going hungry. It sounds crazy, but it's real. It's also a problem we're fixing. Kids who rely on school meals need help in the summer. That means neighborhood meal sites that are easy to get to and free for every kid. When you make breakfast part of a school day, a lot more kids get the chance to eat. These programs work. Over the past few years, 1/3 fewer children in the United States are facing hunger. Let's make No Kid Hungry a reality.
Blue 32, Blue 32, hut hut! It's the Ghetto Gridiron Challenge. The game's on to sell 2,000 vehicles. 12 teams compete for the #1 spot. Score a great deal at every Ghetto dealership. Buy with 0 down. Make no payments for 90 days. Choose from 14 of your favorite brands, all on sale. Who will make it to the end zone? You decide. Rush to a Ghetto location near you or visit Ghetto.com.
Ghetto's got it.
At Humana, we believe great things are ahead of you when you start with healthy. And part of staying healthy means choosing the right Medicare plan. Humana can help. With Original Medicare, you're covered for hospital stays and doctor office visits when you're sick, but keep in mind you'll have to pay a deductible for each. A Medicare supplement plan can cover your deductibles and coinsurance, but you may pay higher premiums than you do with other plans, and prescription drug coverage isn't included. But with an all-in-one Humana Medicare Advantage plan, you could get all that coverage plus Part D prescription drug benefits. You get all this coverage for a $0 monthly plan premium in most areas, and Humana has a large network of doctors and hospitals. So call or go online today. Find out if your doctor is part of the Humana network and get your free decision guide. Discover how an all-in-one Medicare Advantage plan from Humana could save you money. There is no obligation and the book is free.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. ABC7's own Chef Judy serves up her favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blogs, step-by-step videos, and Suncoast Restaurant Guide. You'll find it all at mysuncoast.com/dining. Watch Suncoast View weekdays at 9 a.m. on ABC7.
Looking ahead to tomorrow night, Northport's annual trick-or-treat at City Hall may encounter some rainfall. While the event will go on rain or shine, city officials say it could be shut down if there's lightning within a 10-mile radius. Trick-or-treating starts at 5 o'clock tomorrow and goes until 8 o'clock at Northport City Hall. Something to keep in mind if you're going to really any events over the holiday weekend for Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween. A lot of events going on,
Yeah.
too. Yeah, we've got that. And the forecast for Northport for the trick-or-treaters looks to be okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the chance of thunderstorms is kind of small. I think the showers will be scattered about. It'll all be about timing, 5 to 8. It may be delayed a little bit before that. We'll see how it goes, but I don't think we'll see much lightning around here. We are looking at the sunrise this morning, and this one, a nice one from Terry. We get the full moon right there, too. And then Fred Seeger always coming in strong with a nice sunset tonight at Casey Key. Let's get to the weather headlines and see what they read. For the most part, we can expect a cold front to move in on Friday. Looks like the timing of the front will start to cool things down for the weekend, really. A good chance for rain on Friday, scattered about. It's not going to be an all-day rain. We'll see a few showers possible in the morning, some clearing at times, but then again, the actual cold front arriving in the late afternoon, evening hours, and then that will bring some much cooler weather for the weekend. Now, as far as we're concerned, we're not expecting a lot of rainfall overnight. We will see a few brief light showers throughout the overnight hours. The heavier storms well to our north right now. Some pretty big storms just offshore of Fort Myers, but those two are weakening at this point as this low pressure continues to move very slowly and then eventually race up into the northeast on into Sunday and Monday, causing all sorts of problems there. But the main area of low pressure will be far enough to our north that I don't suspect to see any big thunderstorms in terms of severe weather, but there's a chance we could hear some rumble of thunder. This is not an extreme cold front as it's moving in more from the west right now, and the contrast and temperatures aren't all that great. You notice a few spotty showers here and there across the Suncoast. Not a lot of rainfall this evening. It will be warm too. Temperatures will stay above average in the low to mid 70s. So here's one forecast model showing a few brief showers around tomorrow morning, right around sunrise. Drop off for kids. You may see a few showers. You may be running in through a few in your commute down I-75. Here comes the actual front, though. That'll be still well back to our north and west. And although this is not depicting a lot of rainfall, I think we may see a little bit more activity than that. Notice how the front weakens as it pushes toward the coast. At least this model is suggesting that. And I agree with it. Most of the fronts that don't have the low pressure nearby tend to weaken as they push down the sun coast. So the hourly planner looks like this. A few showers tomorrow morning, some clearing at times. We'll still see some clouds around, but the rain will move out. And then a better chance for showers and a few thunderstorms, although this computerized forecast model is suggesting a lot more thunderstorms than I think will be around. Well, the tropical disturbance out in the Atlantic, we still have over a month, just over a month to go before the official end. The good news on it is that if it were to develop, it would move to the north and then get picked up by this front, and that will carry it to the north, and that will bypass it. Then another front will pick it up later on downstream and push it off to the east. Well, here's the GFS model indicating some showers late tomorrow, then a good weekend ahead. We're going to see some nice weather, and temperatures will be below average for a change on both Saturday and Sunday. Southwest winds a little bit brisk for boaters tomorrow. We make it up to the 20-knot level in the afternoon and evening. Seas running 3 to 5 feet. It will be choppy out there, especially well offshore. As far as the forecast goes, 60% chance for rain on Friday, 30% chance for rain on Saturday, and Sunday looks good, by the way. We have the Oktoberfest in downtown Sarasota. Things are looking good for it from 10 to 8 on, again, Saturday, 10 to 6 on Sunday. And it looks like as far as the weather goes, things are looking good for that. And as far as fishing goes, had a chance to get out there and do some fishing 2 times in 2 weeks. Things are getting better. Here's Captain Johnny and I's fishing report.
Lately, Captain Johnny has seen patches of red tide during his travels through the bay and near shore in the Gulf. But he has also seen some fairly good fishing. It was tough getting greenbacks, but we finally found some near Lido Beach. Back in the bay near some mangroves, Kellen from Cincinnati looks up first.
There you go. Come on, let's come up this way.
It was quite the struggle for this little Reds fan, and it turns out to be a blue.
Boy, look at the size of that bluefish. Whoa!
Jason, Kellen's dad, was soon to follow with one of his own, and a different species at that.
Nice fish, man. Nice snook. Nice snook. Take it easy with them. Don't put too much pressure on them.
It's good to see these snook coming back after the terrible red tide we've had to go through over the past couple of months.
Oh, nice snook. That's what we needed to kind of sweeten things up a little bit.
Kellen's Uncle Chris, who owns the famous Zip and Dips in West Cincinnati, caught the infamous catfish, which are unfortunately back as well.
Oh no, catfish. Let's hold it right there.
This one was, however, what we wanted, as Chris hooks up a mangrove snapper. We checked on several spots as the fishing was slow, but good old Dad gets closer to the goal. And how fitting as Kellen wraps things up with a nice one of his own.
You know what I always say, take a kid fishing, because someday they may take you.
Remember, those redfish you have to toss back in the water. It doesn't matter what size they are until May, around 10th of 2019. We'll get a look at that snook. That's huge. Captain Alan Roth caught that with his client. That's his client there. And Breakwater Charters, Captain Brian Marcy on the right there with another huge snook. And it's good to see those snook are back. Coach Steve Herrick on Lido. He said the red tide was kind of showing up in the water. He wasn't really noticing it as far as irritation goes, but he moved to Lido where the snook were a little bit more prevalent, and he caught his snook as well.
Yeah, good to see that those fish are coming back, and there's at least something out there.
Let's hope nothing comes back and causes problems like we saw a month and a half ago.
Certainly. Well, thank you, Bob. Well, consumer news is coming up next, but first, here's what's coming up on Jimmy Kimmel.
Kimmel's News Tonight. Well, what matters more than that? Only that Martin Lawrence is here. Plus, Daniel Kaluuya rocks Jimmy's World.
Pizza is just an open sandwich.
And music from Big Boy. Jimmy Kimmel Live, new tonight on ABC.
Christmas Traditions by LuxArt Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by LuxArt Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter-mile north of University Parkway.
This is an important message for anyone with Medicare. You may be eligible for an all-in-one Medicare plan that combines hospital, medical, and prescription drug coverage together with extra benefits that may include dental, vision, hearing aids, and much more. Some of these plans have a $0 monthly premium regardless of your income. That's right. For one low plan premium, or in some cases a $0 premium, you may be able to get coverage for your hospital visits, doctor appointments, prescription drugs, routine dental care, eyeglasses and contact lenses, hearing aids, and possibly more. Today may be the first time you've heard about this type of Medicare plan. The advisors at the Medicare.com helpline are licensed insurance agents who will explain more when you call. Call now to see if you qualify. Call the number on your screen now. Call now to see if you qualify for these benefits. You worked hard for your Medicare. Now is the time for your Medicare to work hard for you. Not affiliated with or acting on behalf of any government agency or program.
My name is Julius. I have cerebral palsy. I work for Farmer Jeffrey Weising Law Firm. I do a lot of data entry and scanning documents. I want to increase my working experience to make the company much better. At the end of the day, it's good to think of the day's work and to think about what I have accomplished.
Hi, this is Dan Marino. When your business recruits people with disabilities, everybody wins. To find out how, go to abilitieswork.employflorida.com.
The skills you develop as a soldier in the Army National Guard can give you a head start on your career. Gain practical experience with technology and equipment that will give you a leg up in the civilian world. Learn critical leadership skills and to be part of a team. Serve your community and your country part-time while earning money for an education. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn about the paid training and career opportunities available to you in the Army National Guard.
Investigate TV tackles the tough topics.
What happened to my life was awful.
When your health is compromised, we investigate.
They are really drug dealers in white coats.
Corporate greed exposed.
How do you trust them to run this program?
The powerful held accountable with in-depth journalism led by award-winning journalist Lee Zurich. We're your watchdog. Search Investigate TV on your Roku device. Download it now.
Do you love to travel? How does a free flight or hotel room sound? A Virginia man found a way to make credit cards work for him using points to book free trips for years. Raycom Media's Rachel DePompa teamed up with the financial website NerdWallet to help you travel more and spend less.
Maine.
Scotland, Disney, just a few of the places Brad Barrett's traveled to with his family for free.
We went to Europe this past summer. 4 of us flew for free. We went to Bermuda. We went to, where else did we go? We went to Boston on a little trip, and just a whole bunch of these nice little family vacations.
It was that first trip to Disney 5 years ago that forever changed Barrett's life.
I realized that, okay, this is going to cost me $4,000, but maybe there's a smarter way to do it.
He figured out by targeting specific high-value credit card rewards programs, he could cover all of his family of 4's travel expenses. That $4,000 Disney trip only cost him $150.
I think that was the point where we said, okay, this is real. How can we benefit from this in the maximum amount?
The Barretts started deliberately opening up credit cards and getting the sign-up bonuses. They put all of their spending on the cards, but there's one key.
As long as you're paying it off on time and in full, then to me, there's no downside to doing that at all.
That means never leaving a balance on the card. You can't accrue any interest.
If you pay any interest on these cards, it immediately cancels out the benefit of any rewards that you're earning.
Kim Palmer would know. She researches the benefits of credit card points when traveling for the website NerdWallet.
You want to really try to get a card that's best for you at least 5 months before you're traveling, because that gives you time to accrue those points.
Palmer says you want to be earning at least 1% back on all of your spending, and NerdWallet has a comparison tool to help you figure out which card could be right for you.
The website also crunched the numbers and found if you meet the spending requirements needed to receive the valuable point bonuses, most Americans could see money back.
If you just put all of your everyday spending on a travel rewards card, you will earn $901 the first year and $277 on each subsequent year. So that's really significant savings you can put towards your trip.
Brad Barrett ultimately left his job as a CPA at age 35. He started working full-time on the website richmondsavers.com, teaching others how to use credit card rewards points to travel.
And Brad, talking to your microphone for me. 70 to 75,000.
Then he teamed up with a like-minded friend.
Hello and welcome to the Choose FI radio podcast. Today on the show, we're going to be discussing this past week episode.
And started the popular podcast Choose FI, or Choose Financial Independence. It's now reached 5 million downloads.
I mean, I get to live this life that I choose. My kids get off the bus at 3 o'clock. I'm there. And when we go to the pool every day, I'm there for 3 hours. I'm the only dad there.
All because he started thinking of ways to save money and how to help others do the same.
Well, here's a couple things to remember. If you carry a credit card balance, this technique is probably not for you. Brad Barrett's credit score is excellent, but he pays off those cards every month. Now, if you like to travel with a certain airline, NerdWallet also points out a credit card tied to that airline may be best for you. That's a look at consumer news tonight. We'll have your winning lotto numbers when we come back.
Did you know you could get life insurance for less than 32 cents a day? With guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance through TrueStage, you can get up to $25,000 in protection with a single phone call. TrueStage can help free your family from immediate financial stress when you're gone.
Utility bills, mortgages, car payments, those are a lot of things that can add up pretty fast.
And even if you're on a fixed income, prices fit your budget, starting at less than 32 cents a day. Plus, your price will never increase and your benefit will never decrease. And with no medical tests or health questions, you cannot be turned down for any reason. Call 1-800-842-7189. Now, for a free, no-obligation quote, TrueStage offers plans to fit your budget. Help protect your family from immediate financial burdens after you're gone with guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance through TrueStage. Call 1-800-842-7189 now.
Enjoy fine wine and great foods, all while supporting a great cause. It's the 17th annual Suncoast Food and Wine Fest, happening Saturday, November 10th from 1 to 4 p.m. at the Premier Sports Campus in Lakewood Ranch. Taste hundreds of wines from around the world and sample great food from the area's finest restaurants. All proceeds go to local charities and Rotary projects. For tickets and information, visit suncoastfoodandwinefest.com.
About every 3 minutes in America, someone is diagnosed with a blood cancer. Light the Night brings together survivors and supporters to bring light to the darkness of cancer and to help fund life-saving research. Our goal is a world without blood cancers, and we're lighting the path to cures. The discoveries made in blood cancer research have led to breakthrough treatments for many cancers and other serious diseases. Help defeat the darkness of cancer. Join Light the Night today.
Okay, so what would you bring to my company?
What do you need?
I need problem-solving skills.
I got through high school without a car, a phone, or a computer.
No college degree, though.
Not yet, but life's taught me a lot, and I'm ready for more.
Well, you're not the typical kind of candidate that I hire. But you are exactly what I'm looking for.
Your company could be missing out on the candidates it needs most. Learn how to find a great pool of untapped talent at gradsoflife.org.
The Florida Lottery winning numbers are sponsored by Frontier Fios.
We wanted to give you an update on that suspicious package that was found outside of the Polk County Courthouse. Police had thought that it was a suspicious package, but they have since determined that it was just a car mirror. So we will continue to keep our viewers updated on that. But for now, they do not think it is a suspicious package or any danger to the public.
We have some showers and storms possible tomorrow, scattered about throughout the day. Temperatures will still be warm, and then a cool down for the weekend.
All right. Thank you so much, Bob. Thanks for